Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I'm your host Vishakha Thakur. Gaming has been a popular pastime for decades, but with the advent of blockchain technology, a new type of game has emerged: Web3 games. One major contributor in the Web3 gaming industry is one and only Animoca Brands. With $6 billion valuation, Animoca Brands is a leading digital entertainment company that focuses on blockchain and gamification. It is a Deloitte Tech Fast winner and a Fortune Crypto 40 company. The company develops and publishes a wide range of products, including original games like The Sandbox and popular intellectual property products like Disney, WWE, and Snoop Dogg. Animoca Brands has multiple subsidiaries including The Sandbox, Blowfish Studios, Quid, Game E, Enway, Pixel, Forge, Limpo, Animoca Brands Japan, Grease Monkey Games, Eden Games, Nota Games, Tiny Tap, BE Dot, Pixelinks, and Replay Media. Web3 behemoth Animoca Brands has invested in a lot of startups and big companies and continues to do so. Animoca Brands has recently acquired Azarus, a Web3 streaming platform, marking a significant shift in the gaming and blockchain industries, although the terms of the acquisition remain under wraps. Animoca is now bringing Azarus under their wing, aiming to create a future where streaming, interaction, and blockchain rewards merge in epic fashion. The move enables creators to take their content across digital realms, bringing their audience with them and opening doors to unprecedented sponsorship opportunities and fan engagement rewards. Animoca is poised to lead the charge in the Metaverse, with investors like Kleiner Perkins and Galaxy Digital watching as they take the platform to new heights. This acquisition is not just a win for Animoca but also for the streaming world, blockchain community, and millions of viewers and gamers worldwide. According to a latest development, Saudi Arabia's Neom investment fund is proposing to invest $50 million in Animoca Brands. Under the new arrangement, Animoca will build Web3 service capabilities while Neom will support its aspirations as a futuristic technology hub. Neom will invest $25 million on convertible notes and another $25 million to buy Animoca shares, according to a press release. Following this news and speculation over a potential approval of a spot Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, several gaming and metaverse tokens have seen some of the largest gains amongst major cryptocurrencies, rebounding to claim sizable double-digit percentage boosts over the past week. Gala, the token of the Gala Games ecosystem, has been the largest gainer, rising 42% to $0.02 per token, according to CoinGecko. Another big gainer is AXS, the governance token of Axie Infinity, which has risen 28% to $5.76, the highest price since mid-August. ApeCoin, the Ethereum-based token of the Bored Ape Yacht Club ecosystem, has also seen a 20% increase to $1.36, the highest price since October. Mana, the token of the Decentraland Metaverse game, has risen 21% to above $0.37, while Sand token has increased almost 15% to $0.35. Well, we got a chance to interview Mr. Yatsu, founder of Animoca Brands, in the ABC Conclave Dubai Marina, where he shared with us very insightful information about the global Web3 gaming paradigm. A lot of funds have been flowing in the Web3 gaming sector, and Asia represents the leading continent in parallel with the high interest in gaming and blockchain. According to a recent report, Asia is home to 1.7 billion video game enthusiasts, accounting for 55% of the global gaming market. Also, Asia is a driving force, generating more than half of global gaming-related revenues. Let's listen in from Mr. Yatsu on what he has to tell us about the adoption of Web3 gaming across the globe.
Billions of dollars was invested in Web3 gaming in the last 1.5 years, and all of them are all about to launch these high-quality games. So we're very excited about that.
So you spoke about mass adoption. Which pockets of, from where this growth is going to come geographically? If you could just explain what is your main intention and focus?
So while Web3 is a global paradigm, I would say we would expect most of the growth to come in places like Asia and possibly also Middle East. The reason why is not just because people in Asia as a percentage are more gamers, but it's also that the regulatory framework in those countries is much more friendlier. So for instance, if you look at Hong Kong, Japan, Southeast Asia, or even here in Dubai, actually you can see that regulatory-wise and government-wise, they're very forward. And as a result, people are much more comfortable and they're excited about those possibilities. Whereas in places like the US, for the time being, are struggling with that. Not because they're industry people who really want to push it forward, but because there's regulatory unclarity, because there is certain kind of fear and doubt what's going on. And of course, the recent events haven't been helpful at all. So that's one of the reasons why I think Asia will lead. And by the way, that's what happened with free-to-play gaming. Free-to-play gaming was led by Asia first before it started taking over the rest of the world.
So you spoke about Asia. What's your view on India, and what kind of matrix, revenue matrix you look at when you enter any segment? Say for example, if you wanted to enter India, what kind of top line or maybe margin factors you will?
Well, first of all, I think there are many things that make India a very good market, especially when you think also some of the most successful early crypto founders have actually come from the Indian peninsula. And we work very closely with some of them, like for instance, like Polygon and those guys. Those are a great team. But I would say that one of the differences about India versus other parts of Asia is that the regulatory framework isn't completely clear yet. And I think that's holding it back. And I do believe that if the Indian government actually starts to embrace this opportunity, because one of the things that Web3 is really powerful.
Data Horizon research reports that the Metaverse gaming market was valued at $21.6 billion in 2022 and is projected to reach $568.8 billion by 2032 with a CAGR of 38.6%. Mr. Siu provides insights into the Metaverse gaming industry.
So first, there's a distinction between the Metaverse, which is what Facebook, for instance, would be pushing, versus what we describe as the open Metaverse, which is one that's powered by blockchain and Web3. And really, the paradigm for us isn't VR goggles. That's the way to experience the Metaverse.
Right.
The paradigm for us is property rights, ownership. In other words, if you don't own anything in your online space, in your online time, then it's kind of pointless.
Right.
You're really just a guest and a visitor and all that, and all the value accrues to the platforms, which doesn't make sense. So for us, the real I would say the meaning behind the open Metaverse is digital property rights, is you have your own digital sovereignty,
right.
And means you have rights over your assets, and that's the crucial point.
Mr. Siu also discussed the future of NFT gaming market and the NFT gaming airdrop mechanism, highlighting the potential for players and participants to receive virtual assets in preparation for future game launches or virtual events.
So the reason what happens, why airdrops work so well, is that you're actually providing basically assets and content to the very customers you want to experience. So when you think about marketing, normally when you market a Web2 game, you spend money on Google and Facebook and Apple and you advertise and spend millions and millions of dollars. And then you hope that those millions of dollars will give you some customers. Well, you have a few problems. One, the customer you obtain may not stay with you. In fact, the retention rate is famously below 95%, right? So it means that you're really, really spending a lot of money in hot air. The second one is all that money you're spending goes to platforms like Apple and Google and Facebook who don't reinvest it in games. They don't care about your success, right?
Exactly.
They don't do that, right? So the airdrop mechanism is more superior in the sense that you're giving airdrops to individuals, which someone could sell. So you're still giving away millions of dollars of value. You can't think of it as giving away something for free. You're giving something of value, but the difference is you're giving it to the gamer, which has a much higher percentage of not just staying and playing the game, but also is someone who actually will accrue better value for your network because he might reinvest in your game or he might invest in another game, right? In other words, it's more empowering for the end user and it's better for the game studio. But again, it is a different paradigm because in the Web2 world,
that's all in this story. Keep watching 3.0 TV for more such interesting updates and log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code. This is me, Vishakha Thakur, signing off.